Hello, hello, hello. My name is Chas Young, and I'm a business startup coach here in Calgary. And my whole purpose in life is to help people create businesses that make them free, that helps make them feel time and money freedom, but also soulfully joyful. So I do everything from a place is like, if it doesn't make you happy, don't do it. Okay. And so today I'm going to teach you all about social media. Many of you are probably already on social media, but I want to teach you how to use it for business. And so that's why a lot of my clients come to me, is to help them like either get visible and get seen on social media, and how to sell and convert. And so I just happened to do like a week-long series on social media sales. So I'm going to condense it all into this short time that we have together. Okay. Okay. Anyways, before we get started, what I would like you to do is to open up your Instagram, and you can follow me at Instagram at Coach Chas Young. And because I'm going to do a lot of teaching, I'm going to switch screens a couple times onto there. And so first of all, what I want you to start off with is that not only are you starting a business as an interior designer, you are also becoming a marketer. So we need to learn how to sell yourself and sell what you're selling. All right. And so it comes down to is like, people ask you, yeah, what do you do? Okay, I'm an interior designer. Okay, so like, what are you selling? And so really helping you get clear and clarity around what exactly you are selling so that everybody understands it. And so then having like a low ticket price, a medium priced offer, and then a highest priced offer, giving people a price range of what you can work with. So I don't want to get in too much in like creating your offer about that so much. I'm doing that in a program that I'm doing later on in this month on my own site. And so you can tune into that if you want, and you're probably taking that up in class. But so a low, medium, and high cost offer, being very clear on what it is you sell. So as an interior designer, what are your packages? So like, are you going to do your packages based on like per room or per hour, or what is it that you are going to sell? And then what is the end result? So I'm talking about like, what is the end result that you're bringing in that offer, in that package, in that service that you sell? And so the reason that I ask is because that's why people are going to buy from you. They don't just want to hire an interior designer. They hire an interior designer for a reason, right? Because they want to make their house feel homey. They want it to feel warm. They want it to feel sophisticated. They want it to feel a certain way, right? So you naming what that feeling is going to bring a lot more clarity to exactly what it is that you sell. So we talk about what you're going to sell because that's what you're going to post about. We talk about the end result that you bring to people because that's what we're going to post about. And so social media for business is being very targeted about what you sell. If you want to have social media for your personal life, that's cool. But also keep in mind that people do want to see you as a person, right? Not only are you just a business owner, but you are a person. You are a human with thoughts, with feelings, with desires, right? Just as your client is. And so social media is one, social. So keeping it social. And so keeping it social is through engaging. So I also teach like being on social media for an hour a day to build your business is a great place to start. And so with that, being social is engaging. So what does engaging mean? Engaging is a way to build your audience. That means get new followers. And building your audience is also bringing your audience from being cold, like cold leads who have just heard about you, to being people that like you and then are ready to buy from you. Okay, so nobody buys from you when they just heard of you. They've never heard of you before and you're just starting your business. So chances of them spending $10,000 with you the first day that they see your one social media post is pretty low. pretty low, not impossible, but pretty low. So you got to warm up the audience from being cold to warm. And like one of the ways is keeping social media social. Like be you and engage. So what I mean by engaging in business is spending like 20 to 40 minutes every day engaging with people who comment on your posts. So respond back to them like the same day, not 5 days later, but the same day. Leave a comment back. It's also going to different hashtags. We're going to talk about hashtags later, but going to different hashtags and engaging on other people's posts helps you be more visible and you get seen. And or like you're just scrolling through your feed and just leaving like a comment on people's feeds, right? It helps you be seen. And then that person, if they like what you commented on, might go to your profile and be like, ooh, I like her. I'm going to follow her and see where this goes, right? I have a bathroom in mind that I need to get renovated. Like, ooh, maybe this might be the right person, right? So it helps you get seen and it helps you build your audience. And so, like I said, that's about 40 minutes a day. So I want you to get into the habit of spending like an hour every day on social media. This is your marketing. Like in our day and age, like, yeah, you can do in-person marketing now, but you also need to have social media marketing. You likely already know that. So it's like, where do you go when you first hear somebody? You go to Instagram, you go to Facebook, you search online, like, right? You like Google that person and stalk them before you spend $10,000 with them, right? And so social media is one of the ways that people do that. Okay, so that's engaging. And then I always get asked, Chess, what do I post? How often do I post? What do I do, right? So you might already know to use Canva for your graphics. So we're going to break down social media. You have your posts, which is in the scrolling part where you scroll up. That's your feed. Those are called posts. You have your graphic, which is the picture. So when you're thinking of your graphic, is your graphic stopping the scroll? So it can be a picture. You can have writing on it. It can just be writing. Is it enough to stop the scroll? Would it stop you from scrolling? If you're like looking at your Instagram and you're like, oh girl, would you stop? Or will you be like, right? So create things with your audience in mind of what is going to stop the scroll, right? And then the caption, that's a written part. Think of that as almost like a news headline, a news article where you have a headline. The headline is the first words that people see that captures their attention. And that's like, okay, does that capture their attention? And then you explain it, and then you have the hashtags. So let's talk hashtags for a second, since we're there. And so hashtags, a good amount of hashtags. Instagram recently changed to recommending 3 to 5 hashtags. And every social media manager on the planet went like, oh my goodness, it used to be 30. So it used to be 30 written in the comments. And then it was 30 in the post, in the caption. Now it's 3 to 5 in the caption, but most social media managers are finding like 5 to 10 is really being a hotspot for increasing the reach. So the reach on Instagram is when you set up your account as a business, you can then go to the insights and see the reach that you have, the impressions that you have, the likes, the comments, the interactions that you have. It's a way to track which of your posts are like what your audience is liking, right? And then you create more of those things. And so, yeah, that's a little bit about insights, a little bit about hashtags. Oh, hashtags are also like when you think of like what you would sit on in Google to search. So you want to make your hashtags, like a couple of them, let's say 2 or 3, directly relevant to that post, like directly. So if I'm doing a post of like, okay, where your energy goes where your attention goes, energy flows, I'm going to do a hashtag energy. I'm going to do a hashtag where your attention goes, energy flows, hashtag mindset, you know? So do like 3 hashtags that are directly related to your post. And then like another 5 to 7 of like other posts, other words that people would search for. So like interior designer Calgary, interior decorator Calgary, interior decorator YYC, best bathroom ever, some ideas. And then having like 3 to 5 sets of those hashtags to rotate through. That makes sense? So 3 to 5 sets of up to 10 hashtags. So you're going to have like 30 to 50 hashtags by the end of the day. And then you just rotate them. What I do is I just keep them on my phone, and then when I do my posts, because I do most of my posting from my phone, then I'll just like copy and paste those hashtags, boom, in. And so social media made super easy. So to write the post, okay, let's talk about how often first, and then we can go about what. Okay, and so this is really weird, not really interacting with you, but that's okay. That's okay. I teach lots of classes. I love teaching. Anyways, so how often? This is your business. Think of this as your business because it is. Okay, this is a thing that you are doing, that you love doing. You love doing design, and you want everybody to work with an interior designer. You think it's going to change everyone's life. And so therefore, this is your business. You want to make money from it. So show up and develop habits as if it was your business and as if your income depended on it. So show up as if your income depended on posting and marketing your business. So think of social media as going to a networking event that you go to every day. You go to this networking event with the purpose and the intention of getting a new client. You go to the networking event with the purpose and the intention of getting a new client. And so like, I love social media because like I have 2,500 followers right now, and there's like, where else do I get to talk to 2,500 people every day? And so I get like 30 to 50 people engaging on my posts. And I'm just like, even then, where do I get like 50 people reading and listening to exactly what I'm saying every day? Not very often. So that's why I love social media, because it's like a great place where you expand your network and you like get to meet and interact and be social with so many people. It's like a great platform. So look at social media as this like amazing platform to talk about your business that you love, your baby, right? Like, so exciting, so exciting. So I want you to get that excitement in your business. I want that desire to grow, to have a lot of money, to make a lot of money from your business, that deep drive to do whatever it takes to get new clients, right? And if so, posting on social media is the way to talk to like 2,500 people a day, yeah, I'm going to put my time and energy into it, right? So I would recommend showing up on social media 7 days a week. Just build it into a habit. And so, and you're just like, maybe you just crapped your pants a little bit and you're like, oh my goodness, I can't post 7 days a week. And I'm like, are you on social media 7 days a week? Do you check your Instagram every day? Likely you do. Do you go onto your Facebook every day? Likely you do, right? Do you have your phone with you everywhere you go? 100% chance you do. Guaranteed you have your phone with you everywhere you went. So let's make social media easy. You have this great tool with you everywhere you go. Let's use it. Let's make this as natural and free-flowing as possible. So think of social media, think of especially your stories as a way to document your life. So it's like, hey, here I'm like having breakfast. Like, doesn't this kitchen look amazing? Always still tying it back to interior design. Look at, I'm having lunch at this great restaurant, and don't you just love this like decor going on, like this atmosphere? You show the video, tying it back to ID. So yeah, and so live your life and document it with your phone. Super easy. You got sales. And then people are like, ooh, she lives an exciting life. Or she lives a life just like me. Not that exciting, but hey, she can still post on social media every day. Amazing. And then, okay, so then in your stories, going back to your end result. Okay, all back full circle. And we're only 20 minutes in. And so it's like back in to your end result. What do people need to know, be, and do to reach that end result? So if they want to have a kitchen where they can like feel proud that, and to invite people over like every weekend to have big parties in because they just love their kitchen so much, like, oh, what do they need to know to do that? They need to know that they should have like the counters clean, or maybe put some flowers on the table, or have a big neon light. I don't know. You do. This is why you go to school, and and why I'm not an interior designer. I'm a social media expert. And anyways, so like teach people, give tips. And so right now, the trend is that 90% of your Instagram and your posts should be tips, educating people on like how to make your kitchen pop, how to make your living room feel more warm, how to make your bathroom feel like a beach bathroom, like teach people things. Because at the end of the day, they're still going to hire you because they don't want to do it themselves. And if it's a DIYer, they're always going to be a DIYer, right? Like, not your client, not your client. So teach, position yourself as the expert, because you are, right? I didn't go to interior design school. I'm not working with a dean, right? You do. And so, like, position yourself as the expert. You know how to frickin' decorate houses. You know how to remodel. You know how to do all these things, and you got the connections to all the other people, the contractors, to make it happen. So educate people. 90% of your posts are educational, okay? 90%. So if you're posting for basically 2 weeks, I did the math, and if it was like 15 posts in 15 days, then 13 of those posts would be educating. And so educate people. 5%, so one of those posts out of 15 is like inspirational, aspirational. Like give people like the picture of the dream kitchen and be like, and just post dream kitchen or not, get people to engage with you. Get people to engage with you, right? Like, is this your dream living room? Would you live in this house? Hoarder, not hoarder. I don't know. So lots of different ideas of way you can inspire people to have the house that they desire. right? The house that they dream of, right? The room that they dream of. Really inspire people, and especially in the ID world, like it's so visual, right? Like give people all the visuals. Love it, you know, like the home staging where it's like, this is like before and after. Before and after pictures are great for aspirational, inspirational pictures, graphics, videos, whichever, right? Thirdly is like do the relatable. Make yourself relatable. Let people see that side. Let people see what your house looks like. Oh my goodness, could you imagine? Could you imagine? Let people see what your house looks like. Maybe it's a disaster. Maybe it's immaculate. Relate to people, right? Relate. Be like, I kind of create that like, oh my God, that's so me. Like, oh yeah, right? Like get your reader to like feel that, feel that. And so those are 3 different posts. So to summarize, 90% educational, 5% aspirational, inspirational, and 5% being like relatable. Okay. And then you post every day. So what I like to do to post every day is like, I just like set it up in my calendar. I'm like, okay, the theme for the week is kitchens. So let's talk all about the kitchens. This week, we're talking all about the kitchens. And so on my phone, I'll be like, hey, Monday, I'm going to educate people about cabinets. Tuesday, I'm going to educate people about like, which is better, a stainless steel fridge or this kind of fridge. Wednesday, I'm going to inspire and show somebody a before and after picture of like a house that I worked on or a kitchen that I worked on or just a kitchen that I found in a magazine. And Thursday, I'm going to do a post on like educating about best ways to organize your plate cupboard. And then Friday is like, look at my plate cupboard. Like, this is a disaster. Here is exactly how I can change it. And that I would do as a reel, you know? You can do 15-second, 30-second, or 60-second reels, and how you can like, reels are a fantastic way to grow your audience and to grow your following. And like, mind you, I follow a lot of like influencers and social media experts. So I'll have to look at some interior designers and see like examples of what they're doing for reels, but maybe you can. You look at some of interior designers who are just killing it and making shitloads of money, and look at what they're doing for reels. And because reels are a great way to show you're relatable, to show that you're fun, to show that you're a genius, right? And to explode your reach. You know, if you can get like 2,000 people that just saw your reel, that's 2,000 people that just saw your reel. Amazing, right? Amazing. And so the reel, you can do it like, so what you can do is like search like trending reels. And at the bottom left hand, if you go onto the reels, you can scroll through them. And then at the bottom left hand, there'll be like the description of the song or the whatever it is. And if it has like a little, it's like a graph almost, that means it's trending. And so then you can click on that, you can save the audio, and then you can use it yourself. So that's a trending audio, which even then explodes your reach. Amazing. And this is fun. Reels are fun. I know lots of interior designers are creatives and also perfectionists. So perfectionism is one of the things that can stop you from posting, especially if you're thinking of posting every day. But be relatable. Your client isn't perfect. Maybe your client wants to see that you have a spelling mistake, or maybe your hair is just like slightly off today, you know? Be relatable. That's what makes people buy from you. is that they like you, right? They like you. They're going to keep buying. They might have heard you from like a referral to do the kitchen, and then you come in and you wow them with your amazing awesomeness, and then they're like, well, hey, I was going to do my bathroom. Can I hire you to do my bathroom? And you're like, yeah, you can. And because they like you, right? Because they like you. So what else do we need to know about social media? So there's different ways that I get inspired for writing lots of posts. Like writing posts is really easy for me. And so it's by picking the themes for the week, picking the theme for the month, and then breaking it down per week, and then breaking it down per day. I find really helpful. I also read a lot. You might be looking a lot online or in books and magazines and stuff like that. And when you get inspired by something, post about it. If you learn something in class, post about it. Make it easy. Make it fun. Okay? And follow that. Don't worry about having to do things, but because you want to do things. You love your business and you're so excited to tell everybody about it. So do. Tell everybody about what you do and how you can help them. Invite people to work with you. So inviting people to work with you is a fancy name for sales. and I don't know if you like are taking a sales class or not, but I'm not going to go too much into it, but it's inviting people to work with you. So know what your call to action is. Your call to action is like, what is it that you want your reader to do? So the trend right now on Instagram are not to sell in your feed. People want information. They want to stop the scroll. They want to look at that house and be like, oh, that was amazing, right? That's what they want to do. Then maybe they'll read the caption. They don't want to be sold to in those, right? They will go to your stories, the circles at the top, in case you don't know. And that's where the hotter, the warmer audience will go, because they'll be like, oh, I really like what Sarah keeps posting every day. And now she keeps popping up in my stories because she keeps doing stories. So now you're going to watch her stories. A little bit more effort is required, but then she likes your vibe, right? Because in your stories, you're definitely living your life. You're documenting your life wherever you go, right? And you're also selling. That's where you sell. That's where you say like, hey, I got an offer where I'll do like a computer generated room for you for like $200, regular 800. I don't know. Or I have a sale on these throws this weekend. If you like it, here's how to buy. Because now you can put the direct link to your website for them to buy from you. It's like in the, yeah, you just go to the things like where all the stickers are and click link. And then you can put the link directly to buy. And so if you look at how Kim Kardashian sells, you can sell like that in your stories. It's like, hey, look at this cardigan. It's black. You're so gonna love it. You're just gonna love it. It's so warm and versatile. I love it. I wear it like every day. Here's how you can go buy it. Super easy, right? Super simple. Like so simple. Here, like look at this room I just renovated. Doesn't it look so awesome? I think it looks so awesome. And like, yeah, I'd love if you're looking to get your kitchen done, like just give me a call, because look at how awesome this kitchen is right now. Like so cool, right? Be real, make it social, and sell. No one's going to buy from you until you sell, until you invite them, until you ask them. Okay, so always have that available. I'm not into pushy sales at all. Like always giving the people like the option, like if you're interested, are you interested? Here's the link. Like don't spam people in their DMs and say like, here's a link to the chair that I have for sale right now. Like I didn't want chair. I'm not interested in a new chair. Don't send me a link for a chair. It's just going to get deleted, right? And so invite people. Are you interested in getting a new chair? And they say, yeah, I was actually. Then it's like, oh, here's a link of a couple chairs that I have for sale. Let me know which one you like. Okay, so making sales simple, making social media social is what leads to sales, which what leads to simple sales, right? Keeping social media social leads to simple sales, and you don't have to be on your phone all day. Spending an hour a day, 20 minutes to create your post and to write it, do the reels, whatever, 40 minutes of engaging. Okay, engaging on your posts, engaging on other people's posts. And then stories, like it honestly takes like a minute to do a minute story. And so like, it's not taking you all day, right? Like even if you put captions on, all you do is push the caption button and it like translates everything for you. It's amazing, right? And so, yeah, don't let it keep you from your joy. Use social media as a tool to build your business. Building your business allows you to have time and money freedom. You have the choice in that, right? You completely have the choice on how many hours you want to work and how much money you want to make. And if it like sucks, don't do it. If it makes you happy, do it all the time. You know, today I was talking to a client and she's like, I just have so many ideas of like what to post and stuff like that, so much information to share. And she's like, I could post like every day. I'm like, then do. If you could post every day, post every day. Because people need to see you every day. People don't see every post that you make. They don't. Flat out, they don't. Right? What you can do is go to your social media insights and then you can go to the audience and then you can see what percentage of the audience. You have to have at least 100 followers to do so, but then you can also see what time of day they're on. So post in that peak time that your audience is online. So if your audience is online at noon, don't post at 8 p.m. They're online at noon, so post at noon. You can schedule a post. You can schedule directly from Instagram right now, and which is also new. Fantastic. Like Instagram keeps evolving, right? It's amazing. And so you can schedule your post for when your audience is on. Boom shakalaka. Right? And so what I want you to do is go into your bio and optimize your bio as you are a business person. And so you're going to change, you're going to have your name in there. And let me just share my screen with you. And if you're just listening in audio, which you can as well, that is cool. I'll be as audio friendly as possible. So you can put in your name. You're going to go to edit profile and your name, put in your name and then like an emoji or something, interior designer, something that's going to make you searchable. So nobody knows your name. And so, but they're going to search for, business coach or interior designer, right? So put that in there in your name. Okay, your username, that can be your business name. That could just be your name. Doesn't matter. Your website, that is where people can go to buy from you, right? I'm doing a launch right now. I have a program at the end of starting on November 22nd. That's called Launch. It's going to take you through all the different ways to launch your business and plan out when you're going to launch your business to make 5-figure months. So if you want to join that, it's like on sale right now for $55. So if you go to, no, 55? No, I lied. It's 97, but it's a 5-day training for $97. Super steal of a deal. You can go to my Instagram, go to my bio, and click on it. And I'll teach you how to launch your business step by step and when. So then in your bio, your first line is what you do. What do you do? And then how do you help people? And then 2 benefits of working with you, 2 benefits that you bring to your audience, 2 benefits that you bring to your client. Okay, so that's where I have the emojis, creator of the 3-hour workday. I'll help you work 3 hours a day, and I help you rise up and be soulfully joyful always. I am going to change it. I change it all the time. And launch class to make 5 figs down, because you only have 150 characters. So you got to like learn to play with all your words. This is where creativity comes into play, right? Magical, magical. So that's a quick thing with your bio. Don't put hashtags in your bio. Bad, bad, bad. But 2 benefits of what you do for people, how you help them, okay, in your bio, and definitely what you do. And then, so the latest thing is like, you don't need to have like a nice grid. Like I have a grid that has a flow to it. Like you can see, like these are all the white posts, these are the blue ones, and these are the colored ones, right? And carousels, these are like the multi posts where you have like multiple graphics in a row. Those are really popular. They increase your reach and the engagement that you have on social media. Like this is like the reels, where you have the little icon like that, that's the reels. And when you have this, that is like, that's a play button. So that's my Instagram TV. Okay. IGTV, or a little bit longer videos, whereas like your reels are like 15 to 60 seconds. And so shorter. But so what I was going to say is that you don't need to have the pretty grid. You don't need to have the pretty grid anymore. I like it. It helps me stay organized in how I like what I'm posting about. And I do think it helps me feel more professional, look more professional. And but you don't have to do that anymore. And but just think that you are in the visual industry and you want to give off a lot of visuals. So yeah, so for you, you're probably not going to have as many like background colored graphics necessarily. You could have like 1 every 3, like out of the 3, 1 is a graphic and then 2 visual pictures, 1 of you, 1 of a house. You know, that could be an easy way to set up your grid. And then you just start posting graphic, you, house, graphic, you, house, graphic, you, house, right? So I like to do all these things on a planning calendar where I can like plan out my posts for the week, for the month, with the graphics that I'm going to use. And I use that all part of my launching thing as well. And so that's also part of the class at the end of the month. So again, if you're interested in that, it's $97. Go onto my Instagram, Coach Chas Young, and you can buy it there. Anyways, so just looking at my notes to see what else I need to cover. Yeah, that was a lot in a very short time. And so if you ever need more help doing this, let me know, reach out to me. I can help you. I do classes all the time. I try to post everything that I know in my Instagram. So technically, if you were to read my Instagram, you should be able to start your business and get clients online. I do specialize in helping people make 5-figure months, and that includes interior designers. And yeah, and I love working with people one-on-one and teaching classes. So thank you for letting me be here. And again, my Instagram is Coach Chas Young, and I hope you have a great night. Feel free to reach out whenever, wherever, as Shakira would sing. And we're meant to be together. All right. Okay. Have a good night. Thank you. Bye.